Chevrolet Chevelle 396 Sport Coupe, one of the most iconic muscle cars of the late 1960s. This beast was born during the golden age of American performance cars, packing power, style, and an unmistakable presence on the road. Today, we're taking a deep dive into everything that makes the SS 396 a true classic, from its aggressive exterior to its well-appointed interior, heart-pounding performance, and what you can expect to pay if you're looking to own one today. Let's start with the styling. The Chevelle 396 Sport Coupe stands out with its long, sleek body, muscular stance, and bold design cues that scream performance. The wide front grille, dual headlights, and the unmistakable SOS badging instantly let you know this isn't just any Chevelle, it's a super sport. Bulging hood with twin simulated air intakes hints at the power underneath, while the chrome bumpers and trim add just the right amount of vintage flair. This car sits on classic rally wheels wrapped in beefy tires, giving it that aggressive look that muscle car enthusiasts love. From the side, the sculpted lines flow beautifully from front to rear, emphasizing the car's length and athletic proportions. The fastback-style roofline merges seamlessly into the rear deck, where the iconic SS 396 badge and rectangular taillights complete the look. Whether it's painted in bold colors like Hugger Orange, Marina Blue, or Classic Black, this car commands attention. Step inside, and the Chevelle SS 396 welcomes you with a cockpit that blends comfort and classic muscle car attitude. The interior is simple yet stylish, with high-back bucket seats wrapped in vinyl, a center console with a horseshoe shifter, and an instrument panel that gives you all the essential gauges. The three-spoke steering wheel with the SS emblem feels just right in your hands, and the layout of the dashboard is clean and functional. Unlike some stripped-down muscle cars of the era, the Chevelles didn't skimp on features. You could get options like a push-button AM/FM radio, wood-grain trim, and even air conditioning. The rear seats offer decent space for a coupe, making it a surprisingly practical muscle car for its time. The overall fit and finish might not match modern standards, but there's an undeniable charm to the no-nonsense design. Everything feels solid, from the door panels to the dashboard switches, reminding you that this was built in an era when cars were, but the real magic of the 396 isn't just in how it looks, it's in how it looks. It's in how it performs. Under the hood, you'll find a monstrous 396 cubic inch V8 engine, available in multiple power outputs ranging from 325 to 375 horsepower, depending on the version. The deep, throaty rumble of this big block is enough to send shivers down any car enthusiast's spine. Paired with either a 4-speed manual transmission or a 3-speed automatic, the Chevelle SS 396 delivers exhilarating acceleration with 0 to 60 times in the mid-5-second range for the higher output models. The car's rear-wheel drive layout and heavy-duty suspension make it a joy to drive, whether you're cruising on the highway or lighting up the tires at a stoplight. While the handling isn't as precise as modern sports cars, the raw power and torque more than make up for it. The ride is surprisingly comfortable for a muscle car, thanks to its relatively long wheelbase and well-tuned suspension. Braking, however, can be a weak point, as many models came with drum brakes all around. Though front disc brakes were an option, and they're highly recommended for anyone driving now. Let's talk about what it takes to own one of these American legends today. Prices for the Chevrolet Chevelle 396 Sport Coupe vary depending on the year, condition, and originality of the car. A well-maintained numbers-matching example can fetch anywhere from $50,000 to over $100,000, especially if it's a high-performance version with the 375 horsepower engine. Fully restored models with factory-correct parts and documentation tend to be at the higher end of the spectrum, while project cars and less desirable trims can still be found for under $40,000. If you're looking to buy one, Be sure to check for rust issues, verify engine and VIN numbers, and ensure the car hasn't been heavily modified unless that's what you're after. The cost of ownership isn't just about the purchase price. Maintenance, fuel, and insurance can add up quickly, but for many enthusiasts, the experience of owning and driving an SS S396 is the Chevrolet Chevelle SS 396 Sport Coupe represents everything that made the muscle car era legendary. Big power, bold styling, and an unforgettable driving experience. Whether you're a collector, a weekend cruiser, or someone who just appreciates a